you need to believe in the intelligibility of the world, the capability of the human logos, and the beneficial consequence of acquiring knowledge. You have to believe in all that to even get the scientific enterprise going.
First, in the fact that we can do science, in the sense that there is a rational intelligibility to the universe, which is the foundation of modern science and is a legacy of the biblical worldview.
In their conversation, Jordon, Peterson, and John Lennox talk about the presuppositions of doing science. The first one is, it's worth doing science because we ultimately believe there's something worth exploring. In other words, this conforms to what God said, creating the universe, that it was good. The hope there is a better way is what drives modern science. Another key point is that we do science because we expect intelligibility, something we can make sense of.
So that the mathematical describability, Einstein talked about, he couldn't imagine any genuine scientist without faith in that. It's the axiom for doing science is to believe the universe is intelligible. C.S. Lewis, when he wrote, men became scientific because they expected law in nature, and they expected law in nature because they believed in a lawgiver. And so very early on, and I was fascinated by the idea that actually modern science is a legacy of the biblical worldview.
Here's something that doesn't make sense. Survival of the fittest. The popular theory states that whoever lives to procreate passes down their genes, and this is how life evolved. First, this only applies to the time after life allegedly came to be out of nothing and was able to procreate. Second, it is contradictory in the sense that it says the only motivation for the so-called evolution is survival. Look at humans, the most highly evolved species according to that theory. We have highly irrational emotions, believe in superstition, do drugs, like extreme sports, and at all times struggle with morality. I don't think there's any shred of evidence the evolution that cares about survival created man.
But if you ask for the rationale behind that, why do we believe the universe is intelligible? It bears the imprint of a creator. And I see that at the level of mathematics, in its capacity to, at least in part, give us a handle on what's out there. And also in biology, where we have at the heart of every living cell the longest word we've ever found, the genetic code. And all of that leads me to formulate it as follows, that we live in a word-based universe.
Kent Hovind talks about information, which is an important component of the universe, and I believe its creation. This is how it works. Even if we grant that the world created itself from nothing, where did the information come from? How chemicals interact, how a cell develops, how stars form. Even explosion itself obeys certain principles. They say life evolved from nothing. Even if we grant that insane statement, what rules did life follow in order to evolve? Why did it evolve to begin with? Science can answer some how questions, but it doesn't answer the why questions. And I think the why questions are the biggest.